mean it's Sunday night. I remember the days of just keeping time, of hanging around in sleepy towns forever. Back roads empty for mine. Well, you can't have a dream and cut it to fit. But when I saw you, I knew we'd go together, like a wink and a smile. Leave your old jalopy by the railroad track. We'll get a hip double dip tip-toppy 2-seat Cadillac, so you can rev her up, but don't go slow. It's only green lights and all rights. Let's go together, like a wink and a smile. We'd go together like a wink and a smile. We'd go together like a wink and a smile. Now my heart hears music, such a simple song. Sing it again, the notes never end. This is where I belong. Just the sound of your voice, the light in your eyes, so far away from yesterday, together like a wink and a smile. We'd go together like a wink and a smile. Shaka Khan! Welcome to Shaka Khan! Hi, you guys. All right, sometimes I just get a little too excited. Welcome to Sunday night. It is open, Mac, every Sunday night here on whatever venue you are watching, whether it is Facebook Live or YouTube. I'm still trying to figure out Instagram, and somebody asked me about Snapchat and Twitter, and I'm like, I can't even do Facebook. So I have a couple of friends that are going to help me eventually learn some of those things and how to post. Right now, I'm lucky I'm here right now, but it's okay. I'm going to do some songs today that I started doing last week. I've not seen some of these songs in many a year, before some of you were even born, perhaps. More on that later, but it's like a moron. More. Anyway, I have to let you know, wink and a smile I like do in my sleep half the time, just so fun. But for theatrical purposes, shall we say, when I'm set up, the keyboard's kind of at an angle, and I'm sort of sitting. These are trade secrets. It's like, behind the scenes. We parted the curtain now, and so it's weird. So I start going, oh yeah, where the hell did that note go? It was there. Oh yeah. So anyway, I apologize. Not really. I'm drinking. I hope you're drinking. I'm going to do a song that I've loved for many, many years. I used to do it a long time ago, and I just haven't done it. I came across it, and I went, I haven't had time to really rehearse it. But you know what? Who cares? It is a song by Frank Wildhorn, and I believe it was from the Scarlet Pimpernel. Listen to me, I have beautiful dreams I can spin you, dreams to linger within you. Close your eyes and we'll ride my carousel. I'll sing you stories of lovers whose love used to fill me, and the lovers that will be. For you see, love is one thing I do well. Come, let's believe love can be just as sweet as it seems. Let's live on dreams. In my dreams, such beautiful lovers have found me. Storybook lovers surround me. Nothing is real, but I'm flying. Sighing, where is my storybook ending? Why does my golden pretending leave me with nothing to hold but my dreams? Oh, is it only in dreams that we find our ideal love? I'll be there, the lovers with real love. If you know how to feel love, show me how. Oh, but my prince, if you can't be as sweet as you seem, I'd rather dream. In my dreams, such beautiful lovers have found me. Storybook lovers surround me. Nothing is real, but I'm flying. Sighing, where is my storybook ending? Why does my golden pretending leave me with nothing to hold but my dreams? Come and wake me. Come be the love I can hold now. Storybook love leaves me cold now. Show me the way to stop dreaming. There is only one perfect storybook ending. That is the end of pretending. That is the moment I say, love me now. Shaka Khan. You know I'm not going to do a Shaka Khan on a song that I'm trying to do semi-seriously. I had a few giggles during that. First of all, because I looked down and go, yes, there is music down here, but it's way far away. Way far away. Speaking of way far away, I think it's time that I should switch over to, oh no, I don't want to go private chat. No, I went, oh, look, there you are. Oh, look there. Oh, hello, everyone. Okay, so this is the part where I have to like kind of crawl up here to like stare at the screen and go, who, where, what, huh? Ha, ha, ha. Well, I see my sister and my cousin already. Thank God. I haven't bored them with the show tunes. And Marty and Becca. Hello. Kenneth McIver, I haven't seen you in 1,000 years. We just started talking on Facebook. We'll catch up later. I don't want to, I'm going and Bob. Hi, Bob Diamond. Grandma's here. My friend Bill Selby. Those of you, we lived a summer in Connecticut in a house that was like a grandma hoarder house with lots of tchotchkes that we had to live around, but it was fun. Anyway, okay, so happy 4th of July. It was a bit strange. I know that I thank God right now I'm not home in New York because my New Yorkers have been bombarded with fireworks at midnight, 3, 4 in the morning, like almost every night now. For like a month and a half. I'm not sure what that's all about. I also know that the fireworks, most places weren't going to do fireworks. And then they allowed, like, I'm here basically in Atlantic City, and they didn't allow Atlantic City to do fireworks, but they did allow people to have, I guess, illegal fireworks. And these weren't just like fireworks that you cross the state line and buy in a truck. These were like legitimate in your face. These were like Macy's fireworks going off right across the street we went up to the rooftop last night, and it was beautiful. You could see all sorts of fireworks, but the neighbors were very, very close and scared the bejesus out of us. It scared the shapoopy out of me. I was watching Music Man earlier. It's still my favorite 4th of July movie ever. So just all the fireworks was just like crazy. And then, of course, some of you may know I'm living with a few dogs, one of which is extremely freaked out about thunderstorms, fireworks. So it was a really good weekend for poor Sammy. But anyway, I'm happy you all are here. We also started to watch Hamilton. We've gotten through the first act. There's a couple of us that are, Showtune aficionados in the household. But the weekend we had a full house, and it's not for everybody, but those of us that enjoyed it. But I'm going off on a million tangents tonight, you guys. Sorry. I was laughing to myself because I had some dental adjustments, shall we say. And as I'm singing, I'm reminded of when Jonathan Groff as King George in Hamilton, it's a big thing. They're all talking about his spit, and you could see the drool and the spit. And I get it, because that last number, that's all what that was about. My goatee is so wet right now, but hopefully you didn't see it because it wasn't like his close up. But all I could think of was Jonathan Groff, and people going, it was live theater, you guys, get over it. All right, I haven't checked in on you. Wait. Hi, Wade. Michael Tillis, Tequila. Hello. Fireworks are legal in New Jersey, though. I know who, why or who, but I know it was just, it's okay. But I will, I'll check in with more of you later. I want to, let me see what I can do here. I didn't want this flashing like all the time, but I'm going to put this up. It's just there. It is a suggestion for right now, although talk to me in August and September when they're no longer unemployed. It's going to be we're just hanging in, everybody. It's all good. I want to do a song that's been requested almost every time I do a show of any kind. And I'm trying to, space them out a little bit. Oh, I'm chatty tonight. Let me have a little drink, and then I'll spit it back at you in the middle of a big ballad. Oh, that's good. Okay. It is so much better when it's not just water. Okay, this is by request. If in all my years of doing this, I ever had a theme song or a signature tune, it's this next one. And it was written by my friend Michelle Browerman and Karen Gottlieb. And I had the extreme honor and pleasure of having Michelle on Piano Bar Live back in November, back when we were live and in the clubs. And Michelle played her song for me. Usually I play or somebody else plays, but it was a real treat to have the writer play the song, and it was different. Anyway, this is my favorite year. You reappearing in my mind. You were right and I was blind. But that was long ago. Now, do I ever cross your mind? And are your memories like mine? Or have they let you go? After all the loves I've lived through all these years, I had to go so far without you. Now it's clear you were my favorite love. That was my favorite year. We were young forever yesterday. Fools and little children run away. And if we could go back there, would we stay? After all the loves I've lived through all these years, I had to go so far without you. Now it's clear you were my favorite love. That was my favorite year. You were my favorite love. That was my favorite year. I'm not even going to Shaka Khan that just because it puts me. I love singing that song. Cabaret is therapy. First of all, I was thinking of that before we started the show tonight. I'm going, thank God some of you people are here because I needed therapy this week. Musical therapy, whatever it is. Now I'm going to just check for a moment because I'm watching the battery on my on my computer going down. Pardon me 1 second. I'll be right back. Talk amongst yourselves. You may discuss Shaka Khan if you like. Did you come unplugged? It's McAssey Unplugged. Oh, it probably is. Who knows? All right. There's you. I think we're good. There's just Chrome. I'm looking for a loose cord. This is a heck of a time to do that, like right after, my favorite song. And, oh, God. Oh, it wasn't quite in the hole. You guys, it's been a long week. Can I tell you? Well, I have not even begun to read all of your snappy patter comments yet, because now, I thought I had prepared up here. I haven't been up here all weekend, and I'll sew that shut for you. I'm sure that the minute when I can look over there, I'm sure that you're all just having a party with grandma that broke. Oh, honey, yeah. All right, I have to do this because all of a sudden I realized that I got a new table. I don't know why I'm telling. Well, I guess I'm telling you all the secrets behind the curtain. You wouldn't know what I've been piling. Poor Lynn. I took all of her furniture and was like piling things on top of each other. I purchased. It was Facebook and it was 4 a.m, so I was shopping, and got a new table to put the laptop on it. Anyway, it was all fine. And then as I was looking at this to make sure it was plugged in, it started moving towards me. So I'm taping it down for right now. Enough of this technical stuff. However, my God, I'm going to need a cocktail. So great. Is the loose cord like the lost cord? Thank you, Diane. Wait a minute. That's for you. And it's like going, Ryder! You Ryder, you brought her. Right. No, that's my boyfriend, Ryder. He doesn't know I did. Hi, Diane Bennington, my old roommate. Okay, wait. You guys, I'm going to have the best time reading all your comments. I wanted to back up for a minute and go, okay, all right. Well, okay, so first of all, I'm going to acknowledge that my favorite year is my favorite song probably ever. Everybody's always saying, well, do it. And if you do it so much, it's just not special anymore. And it really is a very special song. And Billy Stritch gave that to me many, many years ago because he was friends with Michelle and Karen. And Billy had just come to town with his group Montgomery Plant and Stritch, which used to be Montgomery Mays and Stritch, Sharon Montgomery, Sally Mays, and Billy Stritch. But then Sally came to New York separately, and Rebecca Plant joined the group. And for many years, there was nothing like them, just a great, great group. And Billy would do My Favorite Year as his solo in the show. And all of a sudden I was like, I have to have that song. So about a year later, he gave it to me. And Billy and I were the only ones doing it until about, 6 months later, Michael Feinstein recorded it and they played it on a soap opera and it got Emmy, So all of a sudden it was just like, it was out and everybody's got it. But that was one of the things that I knew, that once you find like really great songs, I don't care if everybody does it. It's like everybody has a different take on it and all that, but still, that's always going to be like my song. I need a cocktail. But here, once again, wait, I have to figure out how to, there's the space. Oh, see, everything's backwards, including me. Wait a minute. Color coordinated, and this was all by accident. All of this was completely by accident. I should let me just check in. And so they're going now. Oh, Bob Diamond, I'm not even good. Well, you see, the thing is, you guys can all read everything. This is brand new to me. So when I repeat something, it makes no sense. And I also realized when I watched last week's show, I do a lot of, oh, hi, oh, you, and yeah, I'll go, oh, hi, and then I'm going, if I was watching this going, what the hell is he saying and who's he talking about? I either need to be more specific and go, oh, hi, Ryder Q Stanton. Hey, Queen. That's Queen with a Q, not Queen with a, well, for you, it could be Queen with a K. But anyway, I keep forgetting that you all see exactly what's being said way before I do. So I just want to lift it. I'm going to, here, this will be an actual, thank God. My friend Ryder helped me set this up weeks ago. Thank God. Yeah, but where are you when I need you? And I got a cute little wireless mouse, so I don't have to get up and crawl across things. We're just so technical. Watch this. Oh, it went from Venmo to PayPal. Again, just a suggestion. I think it's time for a little sing-along, but I also do want to come back to you all because it's like the Ryder. Hi, Ryder. Okay, wait, Kenneth, where are you? Okay, my God, back in the air. Yes. Okay. All right. Kenneth, we'll talk later. I'm very happy to see you. That's the other thing I love about this. And this also started when we started doing Piano Bar Live back in August of last year, was all of a sudden people that weren't in New York necessarily, all over the country, people are writing in going, I left New York 20 years ago. I haven't seen you in forever. How the hell are you? So I love that very much. But anyway. Life is making you lonely, you can always go downtown. When you got worries, all the noise and the hurry seem to help, I know. Downtown, just listen to the music of the traffic in the city. Linger on the sidewalk where the neon signs are pretty. How can you live? The lights are much brighter there. You can forget all your troubles, forget all your cares, and go downtown. Things will be great when you're downtown. No finer place for sure. Downtown, everything's waiting for you. Don't hang around and let your problems surround you. There are movie shows downtown. Maybe you know some little places to go to where they never close. My room, just listen to the rhythm of the gentle bossa nova. You'll be dancing with them too before the night is over. Happy again. The lights are much brighter there. You can forget all your troubles and wear your own hair and go downtown. Things will be great when you're downtown. You'll find a place for sure downtown. Everything's waiting for you. Now, when we're in the clubs, I usually call this my Milli Vanilli number. And then I have to explain to the children in the audience who the hell Milli Vanilli was. Well, children, back in the 80s, Milli Vanilli was a singing group. Two very attractive, dark-skinned men. I think one was from Trinidad. Anyway, they were stunning. And they had a couple of big hits. And they won the Grammy. And then a few weeks later, they found out that Milli Vanilli was pretty, but they were lip-syncing to two big black girls who were not amused. So Milli Vanilli disappeared. But every time I get to a part where I want you all to sing along, I just say just Milli Vanilli. And then it gives me a big break because all I have to do is go down. You get it. But now I've talked through the entire song. This is the sad part because it's almost over. You may find somebody kind to help and understand you. Someone who is just like you. You know who you are. And needs a gentle hand to guide them along. So maybe I'll see you there. We can forget all the troubles, forget all our cares and go. Things will be great when you're. Don't wait a minute more. Everything's waiting for you. A little bit softer now, downtown. A little bit softer now. Shaka Khan. Hey, guess where Shaka Khan came from in the first place? I believe it was from that song. All of a sudden, I didn't know how to end it because a lot of those 60s songs went on, and then they sort of just faded out. But that was another Shaka Khan for Shaka You. All right, Shaka Zulu. Wait, okay, I'll be back. Oh, you guys, I can already tell later when I go and watch this back and I'm able to read all of your comments. I'm just glad you all. Oh, thank you, Kim. All right, I just focused on that. I just saw my friend Kim said there should be a song, Tip Me in Both Places. Okay, I like that. That was good. You win, stump the band. Okay. All right. Oh my. Okay. That's okay. It's too much. Too much. And so I drink once again in your general direction. And I'm just I'm loading up on spit for this next number. Thank you, Jonathan Groff. Before most of you were born, there were shows as an actor, like when I was younger, the first kind of big show that I had a lead in and ended up doing many productions of was You're a Good Man, Charlie Brown. Guess who I played? And I think I still have the sweater with the little stripes on it. And I also think I sang the song The Kite for an audition song for 20 years. And they're like, please stop singing that song. You're too old. Then I moved right on from You're a Good Man, Charlie Brown to Godspell. I played Jesus. The first production permed my hair because they wanted me to look like Victor Garber. Oh, it's okay. You know, I had hair issues for like 10 years after that, from a bad perm. Bad perm. But I ended up doing the production of Godspell like 4 times. Um, and I'm going to do a song that was written for the movie and was put into the latest, well, actually, the only time it was on Broadway, well, not only time, it was a big off-Broadway hit. The original cast was on Broadway for, I think, 6 months. And then there was a new off-Broadway version in like 2002. And then like 3 years ago now, at Circle in the Square, there was a brand new Broadway production. This song, I love it. So it's sort of not a medley because it was my lead in of Downtown into just telling you that I miss New York, but I'm grateful that I'm where I am for now. But the minute I can come back and work, I will. Out of the ruins and rubble, out of the smoke, out of our night of struggle, can we see a ray of hope? One pale thin ray reaching for today. We can build a beautiful city. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. We can build a beautiful city, not a city of angels. We can build a city of men. We may not reach the ending, but we can start. Slowly but truly mending, brick by brick, heart by heart. Now, maybe now, we start learning how we can build a beautiful city. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. We can build a beautiful city, not a city of angels, but we can build a city of men. When your trust is all but shattered, when your faith is all but killed, you can give up bitter and battered. You can slowly start to build a beautiful city. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. We can build a beautiful city, not a city of angels, but finally a city of men. A city of men. I had to. Shaka Khan. Again, I'm not, the song's too good. What I meant to say again before I did that song, a lot of you, and a lot of you are singers as well. You find certain songwriters and certain songs that just like fit in your voice. Like when I started doing Godspell the first time, I went, Stephen Schwartz, I'm going to sing every song you ever wrote. Somehow every song that was in that show, I was like, okay, this is my guy. And then I ran into Alan Menken and Howard Ashman. And I went, oh, this is my guy. And then you go through all of them. You find songs that just like kick in. But anyway, Godspell was a huge part of my life in my early 20s. For about 10 years, I did a whole bunch of productions, and I love that. So I want to wait a minute. I have to see it. Okay, wait. Casey Colgan, how am I at Houston's? You could be anywhere right now, my friend. Nice to see you. No, Bob Diamond. Bob, were you Linus? Yeah. Oh, I know. Ricky Ritzel does Broadway. Ricky Ritzel's Broadway at Don't Tell Mamas. Once when they let us back out on the streets, he will take 3 or 4 Broadway musicals and cast them with a lot of us crazy people. I think I was Daddy Warbucks and Annie for one of his productions. But anyway, I can't wait till they let us back out on the streets. But this is still fun. I'm still, having fun. I'm debating, should I do that song? Well, I'm going to do it. If you have little children, oh, children, this would be a good time to go pee-pee. I'm so used to Lynn, we go to the dogs, they're going, you want to go pee-pees? Go pee-pees? And then all of a sudden, then the ears perk up. But anyway, sorry. I don't know why I am so freaking chatty tonight, but I am. And I'm coming back to Okay, I know. I love the Yes, Ruth. I was in my early 20s for many years. I was in my early 20s. I'm still in my early 20s. This next song requires audience participation, and try to say that with new dental work. Audience participation in the form of animal noises at the appropriate times. Make sure I say the appropriate times. A rooster says good morning with a cock-a-doodle-doo. Good morning. All right, I can already tell because I've done this live in the clubs way too many times that this is where I must verbally spank you to get you to join along. I need audience participation. That would be you. And I need animal noises at the appropriate times. A rooster says good morning with a cock-a-doodle-doo. Good morning. And then I say, nice cock. A horse's neigh is just his way of saying, how are you? Wilbur. A lion growls, hello, and owls ask why and where and yes, what does an owl say? Ooh. Now, what does a gay owl say? Hey. That part's really weird doing without you guys, although I just have a feeling more than a few of you got that. May I suggest you get undressed and show them your wazoo? Oh, the animals. Let's talk dirty to the animals. Fuck you, Mr. Bunny. Eat shit, Mr. Bear. Grr. If they don't love it, they can shove it. Frankly, I don't care. Oh, the animals. Let's talk dirty to the animals. Up yours, Mr. Hippo. Piss off, Mr. Fox. Go tell a chicken, suck my dick and give him chicken pox. Oh, the animals. Let's talk dirty to the animals. From birds in the treetops to snakes in the grass. But never tell an alligator bite my... No! Never tell an alligator bite my... Yes! Never tell an alligator bite my snatch. Shaka Khan. Now, that was written by the late, great Gilda Radner. I don't think she was allowed to do it on Saturday Night Live, unless they bleeped her. But it was for her Gilda Radner on Broadway show. And I love that song. I just wanted to make sure that the children, Kimberly, I know every word of this song. That's because you nasty like me. It's good. All right, I'm just checking in. Once again, I'll check everybody and going, hey, hello, hi. What's it going? Hi, you guys. All right, look. Oh, it's going, wait a minute. Who, where, what? Michael Allen Tillis, you just said, hey, look who's here. Nancy, Nancy Timpanero, Nancy, Nancy Timpanero, Nancy. Okay, those are the two chords. Let me try that again. Nancy, Nancy Timpanero, Nancy. I told you I'm sitting a little sideways. I'm sideways. So I couldn't find the chords because they were over there and they're usually over here. But this is always close by. All right, I'm checking. Oh, when I was trying to replug, sorry about that, I lost my phone. Oh, now my phone wants a Face ID, and I'm like, nope, sorry. The phone just has a timer on it, so I know when to get the hell off the stage. Okay, where'd you guys go? All right, there you are. All right, good. All right, hi, David and Bill from Wisconsin. I love me some cheeseheads. You guys, what I really have to do is stop reading right now and just get to it. All right, there it goes. Oh, Diane Pennington. Not only are you a fabulous Broadway actress, singer, dancer, for a little while I made you sing backup. And I believe we recorded this next song written by Hampton, Callaway. So please, sing along if you know it. You got me in a state of confusion because I thought our love was going so good. But lately you've been saying that you need to be free. Then the next minute you can't get enough of me. How am I supposed to go on never knowing where I stand? You'd better make up your mind about me. I can't live forever on a fantasy. Make up your mind about me, can't you see? You're playing with the once in a lifetime. We built a life together, believing that when trouble came, we'd always come through. So now's the time to understand what you feel. 'Cause I can't be the one to hold your end of the deal. When you're gonna wake up instead of breaking up what we have. You better make up your mind about me. I can't live forever on a fantasy. Make up your mind about me, can't you see? You're playing with the once in a lifetime. Baby, you know I got so much love for you, and I know you feel it too. It's gonna take a whole life to give what I got. Are you ready or not? Make up your mind about me. I can't live forever on a fantasy. Make up your mind about me, can't you see? You're playing with the once in a lifetime. Make up your mind about me. I can't live forever on a fantasy. Can't you see? Can't you see? You can see. You better make up your mind about me. Guess what? It was better on the album. No, I love that song. That's another one that I have dug out that I don't think I've sung this song in like 20 years. Hampton Callaway is an amazing writer. Besides an amazing singer and entertainer. In the early days, she was just crazy, and she wrote a whole bunch of stuff that may chagrin her now, but like that was like my favorite pop song. She also wrote a song that I used to do, something about New York City. And it would just, I loved her early stuff. And she moved into becoming one of the great jazz artists of our time right now. Her albums are phenomenal. Anyway, I love finding some of the old stuff and like throwing it back and going, this is really fun. And nobody does this anymore. So let me just check. Oh, Diane, thank you, Diane. Oh, thank you for the oohs. All right, I'm not going to repeat what's there because I know you can all see it. So there's no point in me reading it back to you after you're like, honey, I already saw it. Move on. Let's just move on. This is going to need a hit of hooch. What is leading into this was last week I had a request for Jonathan Wesley Oliver Jr., which was written by my friend Tom Brown, the late Tom Brown. And there are lots of times in my life that as we go back, there are a lot of similarities right now with what's going on with what a lot of us dealt with in the 80s in New York. And anyway, they're going back through some of my older shows, which I'm going to do one night. I was looking for a song, a Barry Manilow song called Where Are They Now? And I put it in my show 30 years ago, 20, and I couldn't get through it. I think I can now, but anyway, it was just first I drink and I'm still chatting. This is by request. I've not seen this chart. I finally dug it out about an hour ago. I'm just going to do it. Where do you start? How do you separate the present from the past? How do you deal with all the things you thought would last that didn't last? Bits of memory scattered here and there. I look around and don't know where to start. Which books are yours? Which tapes and dreams belong to you and which are mine? Our lives are tangled like the branches of a vine that intertwine. So many habits that we'll have to break, and yesterdays we'll have to take apart. You can have the TV, I'll take the radio. I don't want the TV, I'll take the radio. I'd like that chair if you don't want it. Thank you. You keep the couch, you'll need a couch. That's okay. You can have the records, 'cause it's your stereo. Oh, what would I do with records without a stereo? I'd like the kitchen chairs and a table. Thank you. You keep the bed, you'll need a bed. That's okay. The books we can split in half. The pots and pans we can do the same. The pictures on the wall we can split in half. And you can have the Scrabble game. The money in the bank we can split in half. And you can have your single name. Our friends we can split in half. And we can each take half the blame. Okay. It's settled then. You can have the TV. I'll take the radio. Really, I don't want the TV. Just please, the radio. I'd like that chair if you don't want it. thank you. You keep the couch. You'll need a couch. That's okay. You keep the bed. I'll buy a bed. That's okay. The dog. You keep the dog. I'll come around and see him now and then. Do you allow yourself a little time to cry? Or do you close your eyes and kiss it all goodbye? I guess you try. Though I don't know where and don't know when I'll find myself in love again, I promise there will always be a little place no one will see, a tiny part deep in my heart that stays in love with you. Isn't that a cheery tune? That, of course, was the Johnny Mandel song, Where Do You Start, who just passed away last week. Johnny Mandel, incredible, a writer, arranger. And you can have the TV as a Craig Carnelia song. And I put those together a long, long time ago. It was a medley. The young kids, once again, call it a mashup. Hi, Sal. Okay, I can see a little bit. So I'm checking in and going, Todd, yeah, the dog. And of course, now, I'm thinking about Max when I go back to New York. I'm going, the dog. You keep the dog. No, I love those songs. And again, like I said, Cabaret is therapy for those of us that can't afford it. So it feels really good to get through some of those numbers. Anyway, one more time, taking a little drinky. We're going to do a little perky tune. I was going to do my TV theme medley, but it's long, and I want to. I'm going to put it on next week. I'm going. Wait, I'm still checking. I got it. I can't. I just can't. Oh, so not Manilow. No, that was not Manilow. Sorry, I didn't mean to confuse you, Ruth. By the way, Ruth, it's Sunday. Ruth sent me a message at 7:00 yesterday and said, "I'm waiting." And I was like, "For what?" Anyway, I should just check. There, I was going to do that. Did I cut something out that I should? Yeah, no. Okay. Sorry, I'm talking to myself. Because you have all been so good with the sing-alongs. We're going to end with this song from the movie Top Gun. Because I have no idea why. However, I should use my magic mouse because I should put this stuff back while I'm thinking about it. We're going to go back one more time to where the Venmo is. Just again, it is just a suggestion. I know there are a million places that need your money, all of us included. So, do with that what you will. And I'm going to get this ready. And then there's that. And there yes. All right. So this is from the movie Top Gun. And it goes over really well in a room full of people. Never close your eyes and anymore when I kiss your lips. And there's no tenderness like before in your fingertips. Tips. You're trying hard not to show it, baby. But baby, I know it. You've lost that love and feeling. Oh, that love and feeling. You've lost that love and feeling. Now it's gone, gone, gone. Whoa. Now there's no welcome look in your eyes when I reach for you. And girl, you're starting to criticize little things I do. It makes me just feel like crying, cause baby, something beautiful's dying. You've lost that love and feeling. Oh, that love and feeling. You've lost that love and feeling. Now it's gone, gone, gone. Oh. Summer loving had, oh shit, sorry. Baby, I'd get down on my knees for you. You and, oh, everybody in a hot tub. If that would make you love me like you used to do. We had a love you don't find every day. So don't let it slip away. Now answer me. Baby, I beg you please, please, I need your love, so bring it on back, don't come on my back, bring back that love and feeling, oh, that love and feeling, bring back that love and feeling, 'cause it's gone, 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 and I can't go on. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Shaka Khan, yay! Shaka Khan, thank you. This show went a little longer than I'd planned, and I need to stop talking so much. I want to let you know I will be back next Sunday and every Sunday throughout the summer at 7 o'clock. I am not with Piano Bar Live for the summer, but Piano Bar Live is still happening every Tuesday night at 7:15. This is Sunday. Tuesday night, they will be saluting the Cabaret and Piano Bar folks of Boston. That is every Tuesday at 7:15. Thank you for joining us. Once again, tip if you can. Tell your friends. I would love to have more people. You can have a watch party. It's great. What I love about this is I can do the show and there's maybe 30 to 40 of us watching at the same time. But then 3 hours later, like 400 people watched. Now they may tune in and go, hey, but I love that you're here. And I don't care if there were 2 of you. I'm still having the best time. And if you have any requests, make them during the week. Daddy's old and sort of needs to plan a little bit ahead of time, but I like taking requests when I can. I just need a little notice and a little hooch. So I would like to leave you with, I do promise we are going to get some video on Mac, but there's no way I could let him in the studio. So thank you all. Have a great week, and I will see you next Sunday. Bye-bye.